Now, let me point out one or two areas where you can expect there to be problems in transmission. First of all, bear in mind that before the invention of the printing press, it was rather normal for people to let the old copy that they wanted to reproduce get rather smudged and beaten up before they get around to making a new copy. And this means that where you're dealing with a kind of item that is basically arbitrary. Now, I'm talking about the spelling of non-Hebrew names, for example, pagan names, or sometimes even Semitic names that are not so confusing to a Hebrew scribe. You will have variations in spelling. One of the examples that has to do with our first pair of easily confused letters has to do with one of the descendants of Japheth, the Dodanim. All right, now that would be written like this. You'd have a D and then a W to help you know that that was a long O, and then you'd have another D, and then an I, and then a Y, which would help you spot this as an E sound, and you've got Dodanim. Well, when you come to the parallel passage in the book of First Chronicles, it is written like this. All right, now that shows you that the first letter is not a D, but an R. You see how similar the Daleth and the Resh is. And we come to the conclusion that in all probability they're talking about the Rhodians, the people who lived in the island of Rhodes, which is a very important commercial center in the southern part of the Asia Minor coast. And so we probably, on the basis of that kind of data, come to the conclusion, well, we probably should read Rodanim even in the Genesis passage.